I would like to now call upon Honorable Phil Cobb to say a few words. Thank you.
Namaste, kia ora koutou, and bula vinaka to our Fijian friends that are here today. Can I first acknowledge Ratna's dance? I had the honour many years ago, Venkat, of going to Ratna's graduation dance, and she performed so beautifully and wonderfully. And I would also like to acknowledge the other young people who have been on the stage today performing for all of us. What it tells me is that a young generation of Kiwi children who are Indian are keeping alive their culture and their language and their faith. And I think that that's really important. I want all of our young people to be proud Kiwis. I want them too to be proud of their heritage and their culture of their forebears. Punditji, I stand here humbled by being a New Zealander with a history of just 170 years since the European settlement in New Zealand, to acknowledge the religion and the culture that we have seen today that is 5,000 years old. Today, I heard earlier, was Sanskrit Day, the oldest written language, the Hindu religion, the oldest religion in the world and the third largest. And I also have to acknowledge that today we were celebrating Indian Independence Day. I know just a few days early, but it's Sunday and it was a good day to celebrate it. The 68th anniversary of independence for the largest democracy in the world. So all of you have much to be proud of here about the country from which you have come and its role and its place in the world and its culture. Can I acknowledge first of all Acharya Ajay Tiwari, this wonderful occasion of the launching of your book, and I think its importance can be seen in the audience that we have here today. I felt a little bit fraudulent holding the book up on stage because I was the only person on the stage that couldn't read what was in it. So I am holding out for your English version. But congratulations. Dr. Ajit Singh, it's always a privilege to be here. I think you are an example of people who have migrated to this country and brought their skills and the dignity and the integrity with which you do your job. I'd like to acknowledge that. Could I acknowledge my parliamentary colleague, Carol Beaumont? We're actually in her electorate at the moment, so I should start off by acknowledging Carol. She's a very hard-working Member of Parliament. Kamoji Bakshi, my colleague from the other side of the House. Priyanka, Radha Krishnan. Actually, can I ask some of the candidates to stand up so that people can see you? Because whichever party you represent, these are people that are putting themselves forward for service to you. Priyanka. And Sunny Koshal also. And Pudgy Kano, again, she's running against me, but I'm very fair-minded. And I'm happy to acknowledge Pudgy here today. It is a wonderful day to celebrate. And I think from the things that my friends have said about the Hindu religion, one of the important things is that it talks about the unity of mankind. And when I look at the great religions of the world, whether it's the Hindu faith or the Christian faith or the Muslim faith or the Buddhist faith, and I look at the values that they teach, I see how much they have in common. And if we followed the values of whatever religion that we acknowledge, then the world would be a better place. Because it's Indian Independence Day soon, I'd like also to quote Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is one of the great heroes that I have as a politician, alongside Nelson Mandela, a man who lived his values
and a man whose teachings were such that if we followed that, we would have a better world. I remember when I look at what's happening in the Gaza Strip today, and I look at what's happening in Iraq and other places, and Mahatma Gandhi said, "An eye for an eye will just leave the whole world blind." So we should acknowledge the wonderful values and the teachings of that man. But Panditji, today is your day. Congratulations on the launching of your book, and please get the English version out soon so I can learn more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Philcoff. Definitely, we will have the English version to you very soon. Now, I'd like to call Dr. Paramjit to come and say a few words. Dr. Paramjit.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. North Shore, Satsang Ramayan Mandali, Sanskrit Yoga and Jyotish Trust, Hindu Council of New Zealand. मैं आप सबकी आभारी हूँ कि आप सब ने आज मुझे यहाँ आमंत्रित किया और आचार्य तिवारी जी की इस पुस्तक के लॉन्च में मुझे भाग लेने का आप सब ने मौका दिया। जितने भी यहाँ पर पुरोहित हैं, मुझसे बड़े हैं, आप सबका भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इस आमंत्रण के लिए। और मैं ये कहूँगी कि आज हम अपने सनातन धर्म की बात कर रहे हैं और हमारे MC भाई साहब ने कहा था कि जो धर्म है वो सिर्फ हिंदी भाषियों के लिए नहीं है, कोई भी भाषा के लोग कोई भी धर्म का पालन कर सकते हैं। और ये जो काम आचार्य पंडित जी ने किया है, आचार्य तिवारी जी ने किया है, इससे सारी जो जितनी भी जो विधियां हैं उनको इन्होंने जो कंपाइल किया है वो हम सब लोगों के लिए धर्म, सनातन धर्म का पालन करने के लिए बहुत ही आसान काम कर देगी। लेकिन ये जो काम इन्होंने किया है, जैसा इन्होंने कहा है पहले ही कि इसका ट्रांसलेशन अब इंग्लिश में भी होकर के आएगा, तो मैं जानती हूँ कि जब एक भाषा का ट्रांसलेशन दूसरी भाषा में होता है तो सिर्फ वहीं तक सीमित रहकर नहीं रह जाता। मुझे पता है कि आचार्य जी फिर आपके पास डिमांड आएगी कि अब इसका गुजराती में भी ट्रांसलेशन कीजिए। तो अलग अलग भाषाएं बोलने वाले सब आपके पास ये गुजारिश लेकर के आने वाले हैं। अब एक ये भी बात है कि दो तरह के लोग, अगर मैं बहुत ही ब्रॉडली डिवाइड करना चाहूँ, दुनिया में होते हैं। कुछ जो धर्म का पालन करते हैं, कुछ जो नहीं करते। और जो धर्म का पालन करने वाले होते हैं उनमें भी कुछ लोग होते हैं जो कि बहुत निष्ठा के साथ मन लगाकर धर्म का पालन करते हैं, लेकिन कुछ होते हैं जो चलते फिरते ही भगवान जी का आशीर्वाद ले लेते हैं। और अब अगली जनरेशंस जो आ रही हैं उनमें ये शायद संस्कृत भाषा, जो कि जैसे आचार्य जी ने कहा कि सबसे पुरानी भाषा है, उसकी नॉलेज हो, ये तो हम नहीं कह सकते। और इसी वजह से ये जो इन्होंने काम किया है हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में, इसके लिए पंडित जी आप बधाई के पात्र हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आपने ये सनातन धर्म के लिए बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है और आगे आने वाली जनरेशन के लिए भी बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you, Dr. Paramjit. Now I'd like to call the Puja Cultural Dance, who will do a performance, and after that we'll have two more speeches. And I'm really sorry that we are taking a bit more time, but after that definitely we'll have the conclusion coming. And if you are about to go as well, dinner is already in the kitchen area, so please do take dinner before you go. Folders been put around. If you want to put your name down for the books, please do so, and we will contact you for either the English or the Hindi version.
आप सभी को जय श्री सीताराम। मैं स्वप्ना राय, पूजा कल्चर सेंटर ट्रस्ट, हम डांस में परफॉर्म करेंगे। हम कुछ भजनों को पेश करेंगे। वैसे कि हमारे स्कूल में भी डांस सिखाई जाती है, पर आज हमारे ग्रुप तबला और हारमोनियम पर कुछ भजनों को प्रस्तुत करेंगे।